Well, Gary, has that been a disappointing evening for you and your side?
It is a disappointing evening because we didn't get a game going, and we haven't quite had time because we've had a little chat afterwards. See how the other teams did, but I don't think too many picked up too many points. So we probably haven't lost too much ground. But Ipswich, I've been playing that game now for a little while, and it's a little bit of respect, I suppose, to us where you don't see Ipswich teams go that long, that often, sort of thing, and it was working for them. And they did it better than us in that, the game's about percentages at the moment. All teams, the two teams at the top of the league, Leicester and Burnley, play those percentages, but keep it up there more, so it looks a little bit like a good bit of play, sort of thing. Whereas if it's not done well, then it looks very scrappy, and I thought the game was very, very scrappy today, and unfortunately. But small margins. We hit the post right at the end, and a draw would have just got us back in it. But it wasn't to be. I've just said to the lads, we've had a good run. We were poor today. We've got to have a good look at certain people as to what they're doing and how they're affecting the game. And then we've got to be ready for two big games at QPR and Wigan, and go there and try and win one out of the two.
You started the game well, dominated the opening first 20-25 minutes really. Were you frustrated in that period you didn't create enough clear-cut chances?
Yeah, we didn't create any chances, did we? It was Tommy Lawrence really that was the one that was creating the runs and the opportunities, and we didn't create enough chances, and we've had a chat about that, and I thought we looked like with the same group of players that played their hearts out against Sheffield Wednesday. Although we finished stronger, we did have a period, certainly in the first half, where we looked a little bit lacklustre, sort of thing. We wasn't as sharp as we was against Sheffield Wednesday, so that was disappointing. But we're still in it. The lads know which ones I felt did okay and the ones that didn't, and there wasn't many that did today. But we have to look at it as we will, and we got to improve going into the last, whatever it is, 13 games of the season. So we're there with everybody else, and we've got to get another little run together before the end of the season.
You made 2 substitutions at half time. Were they enforced, tactical, tired players? What?
No, they were tactical. It was. I didn't feel that we had on the day. I've talked very highly about both of them over the last couple of weeks, and I felt today we wasn't getting in behind them. There wasn't enough movement. They will probably say there wasn't enough good service, but it doesn't matter. You still got to move around a little bit. And today was a day not to be up against their 2 centre halves that are very strong. You have to move, and you have to be in the space sometimes, and you have to get in behind them sometimes and come short to go long, and then go long to come short. There's got to be a lot more movement, and I thought they were dictating our 2 centre forwards, and I felt we needed just some young, enthusiastic legs to go out there and cause them a bit more of a problem.
Keeper did well when he came on. Can you quite believe that shot at the end stayed out? It seemed to hit the inside of the post and go across the goal.
No, it was a great bit of play. I mean, it was a good header by Shane Duffy. It was, if we come in 1-1, then we've sort of done our job really, and come back from 1-0 down. But he's tried hard. He got injured as well. We've made all the subs, but listen, every manager has had these games during the season that has not been up to standard, if you like, and it's what you do the next game. It's how you handle the defeats, and we'll be strong. We just got to make sure that the players go out ready for the next games.
Right, it's early days to be talking about QPR, but it sounds like in your mind you might be ready to freshen things up for Saturday. You obviously selected an unchanged team tonight, but perhaps might be tempted to
I think that'll be the case anyway. I think you'll have to freshen it up a little bit, because there are a couple of knocks, and we'll have to wait and see how they are. But everybody's going to want to play at QPR, so whoever we leave out will be a bit disappointing.
Obviously, you've lost John Lundstrom going back to Everton. I mean, mutual decision. He wasn't in your team. Does that mean that another loan is a possibility, that you could look for somebody else?
Yeah, well, we're always looking, because we're always looking to improve. There's not too many great loans happening at the moment. There's not too many great loans that are out there. So you have to keep chasing, keep looking, keep waiting for the right time to ask another manager, could we have one of your players, please? And especially at this time when it's getting towards the end of the season, they need their players. So there's not that much movement. But we're going to keep looking. We've got our 5 at the moment. Although a couple of players were a bit disappointed and unhappy today, so we'll have to wait and see when the dust settles with that one. But it won't stop us looking anyway, and we'll certainly do that, and we'll keep trying to improve our squad.
Thanks.